Nathan's vocals. Well, I went from Brett, who sang on most Teramaze albums, who was amazing singer, very professional, knew his voice, extremely well. I've known Brett since we were teenagers. Nathan come in, very, very green. I think there's some video somewhere online you can see, and he had a great voice, but trying to get the depth out of Nathan was probably the hardest part for me and him, because wanting him to feel the pain that went into these songs and stuff, and so that was a pretty interesting experience, really trying to put him on the spot to go, okay, this is your first album, and the level we were doing it at was, it was like world class. Everything had to be done perfect. We were handing it into a big label who'd paid us to do the album. It was so it was pretty crazy for him, but there's something really sort of pure, I suppose, about that album, and a lot of it I think is the vocals and how hard we worked on it. But at the same time, I suppose at the time we didn't realize that the album would have the impact it did. So, for Nathan, it was his first album, his first really kind of anything that he ever really did, was it was pretty cool to see him just under the fire of this has got to be great. There's no second chance here. This is it. So, and it come out great. Well, Her Halo, the song, I think I wrote just on an acoustic guitar the first couple of chords and the melodies, and then I showed the guys, Dave and Nathan, and they're like, oh, there's something to this, and then started working on it, and the guitar riffs in the song Her Halo, without the keys, they almost sound glam, and I've never written like that. I usually lean on the darker, more melodic side of things. And Dave sort of put the strings over the top, and we come up with the chorus. Well, as soon as we come up with the chorus for Her Halo, I've been writing songs all my life, but when that chorus, we kind of nailed that chorus, we were like, there's something special about this song. This is something I haven't done before. There's something it's one of those songs I just sort of can't explain really where it come from. It wasn't until I showed one of my friends, Silvio from Vanishing Point, actually. He walked in one day when I was producing their album, and I'm like, oh, I want to show you the demo of this new song, Her Halo. He's like, oh yeah, cool. And he's pretty sort of pretty really honest, usually with me. And as soon as the chorus kicked in, he sort of looked at me. He's like, dude, yeah, this is great. And so I was like, okay, so it's not just us. There's something cool about this song, and it went on to be the song Her Halo. The album was named after. Originally, the album was going to be called The Greatest Show on Earth. That's right. We had that name for ages. I think I've still got some Pro Tools sessions named The Greatest Show on Earth. And a band, Nightwish, brought out some big conceptual song at the time with the same name, and I'm like, all right, that's got to go. And went, Her Halo's the most sort of the song that sticks out the most. So that's what we called it, Her Halo. But it wasn't originally going to be called Her Halo. I actually think the song Ordinary Dream was going to be called the greatest show on earth. Yes. So, a bit of trivia.